We're back with yet another video.
Dating.
Now versus then.
Let's talk about it.
Let's go. Where my girls at? From the front to back, and when you're feeling that, pull one hand up, can you repeat that? Trying to take my man, see I don't need that. Don't play yourself. Ha! The wonderful world of dating and all of its complicated facets. There's just so much that goes into dating these days, and we wanted to dive in and see a little comparison of now versus then. Starting with that good old meeting. So, back in the day, how did we meet? How did they meet?
How did we meet? How did they meet?
How did they meet? How did we meet? Yes, exactly. So, back in the day...
I felt like people were more authentic in
True.
meeting.
Mm-hmm.
They actually had to step out.
They couldn't hide. They couldn't hide, for sure, yeah.
They had to step out.
Yeah.
Either knowing the person through a mutual friend,
Mm-hmm.
or going to a bar, a club, a coffee shop.
You had to be like all dressed up and like ready to impress.
Exactly.
Like you had to bring something to the table.
Exactly.
You know? So yeah.
Girls were like on the prowl, or guys were like, you know,
today I'm gonna get some.
Out.
I'm gonna go. You know, we're gonna party. You know,
exactly.
And so yeah, and it's drastically changed.
Seriously,
now
back in the days to now.
So obviously with everything that's going on in life, we've taken more precautions to make sure that we're safe. Things have changed for both the male and female, and we've evolved with that as well. So we now have dating apps. Where you don't have to step outside your house if you don't want to meet somebody new. You don't have to go to a coffee shop and stalk and prowl. And do all that. Honestly, I don't know how girls actually did find them in the past. Like, how did a girl go out? Like,
well, I feel like it's mostly guys. Mm-hmm. You would go out with your girls,
and you would get like hit on,
exactly,
and you would just go with the flow.
There's that element of hit on. There's that element of I'm gonna. What's that word?
I'm gonna chase
like,
you. The chase. Oh, that's
chase.
very good. Yeah. Okay.
Guys used to chase girls, like actually,
and
literally.
Girls used to like it.
Now I feel like it's the girls doing the chasing because,
and also it got creepy. Like the chasing took another level of weirdness for us, and so we had to put some boundaries up. And I think that's where dating apps came and dating scenes, like a swing. What do you call that when you go to a little place and they ding and you go to the next one?
Those speed dating.
Speed dating. We're old. Okay, so there was speed dating as well, and you had a safe environment that you could come in, look your best, and just give it your all. Especially with dating apps, now it's your picture that sells you, and your little spiel, your little description box.
So that's what it is now. Now it's basically going on dating apps and finding someone who looks
good.
The part
looks good, and when you read their little description, that sounds like me, and then you swipe. So now the new way to diss somebody is to like swipe left. No, swipe right. Swipe. Well, we don't even know, girl.
I'm sorry.
But yeah,
you
gotta swipe something. So that's how you initially meet somebody. Then we move on to the next stage.
Yeah,
talking.
So talking back in the days, I feel like talking was when you first meet this person, you would exchange your telephone number.
You're like, here, I like the way you're acting, and it accepting that phone number means that okay, we could take it to the next level.
Exactly.
Yeah, because girls can easily be like, I don't want it, or
rip
it up. Because now these days people actually test if this is actually your phone number. So like literally call in front of you, and you're like, don't blow me up like that.
Exactly. Like now they would actually be like, what's your number?
Yeah.
You give it to them, and then they'll be like, okay, I'm texting you now, or I'm calling you now.
And you're like,
what?
What? And you're looking at your phone like,
shit, I didn't give you the right
2.0, yeah.
Or what if you don't give the person the right number? And then they're just like, okay, but
you a liar.
Your phone's not ringing, and you're just like, it's on silent.
It's not what it seems. I gotta go to the bathroom. Bye. Like, no. So
trying to make a quick escape.
So the willingness to give your phone number was a big thing.
Yeah.
And after that, then you guys would proceed to talking on the phone till late at night if you felt good about it, right?
Exactly.
You're just like, oh yeah. And I think a lot of people did that, right? It would be like, if we had a connection, we're staying up till 3 in the morning.
3 in the morning. And spending hours on the phone talking.
Yeah, falling asleep on the phone, You
hang up. No, you hang up.
You hang up. No, you hang up. Yeah. So cute, but no. Now these days,
it's just all about sliding in someone's
DMs, Snapchat. So literally like 2.5 second convos. Like it's not, you don't even hear the person's voice.
No.
you still haven't heard the person's voice. You swiped.
You're like, this person looks
left
hot.
or right, whichever one it is, and
Exactly.
then you're just like, let's text each other.
Exactly.
So.
And then you figure out,
Hello?
it's like not even a huge conversation.
Yeah. And now in these days with like catfishes, like, it's a big problem of today's age, but like, it's just like, it's a risk, like, for you not to want to hear. But also it's safety first, you know, all that stuff. So yeah, so now we'll just be sliding in those DMs.
Yep.
And that's when you're talking.
Exactly.
Shit. So moving on. You guys have talked the talk. Can you walk the walk?
So you guys have talked the talk.
Yeah.
And
so this is the great
what's
debate.
The next?
Yeah. This is a great debate because in the past, after you guys have talked all night and you're feeling your vibe, you guys just wanna like hang out. You got that lust for each other. It's not necessarily sexual yet, but you guys want to hang out because I think in the past everybody was like, I just want to see him. I just want to be all over him. Once you've done the talking, you're just like so when
are we gonna see each other next?
Yeah, when are we doing
right?
Yeah, so
exactly.
That's when the cute like little things come out where you go to the movies and you're not doing what we do now these days in the movie theaters. You actually watch the movie and maybe make out. You know, that was the big thing. You would go watch a nice flick and halfway through snoggle each other.
A make-out session, you know?
Session.
And then...
Now people are like legit having, anyways.
Let's not get into all that.
Let's not talk about all that. But so yeah, so that's hanging out then, and hanging out now.
It's like
it's almost non-existent.
There's a blurred line between
we were discussing it
out and then friends with benefits.
Yeah, so that's where the lines kind of merge together, and I don't know. You're hanging out because you want to get some.
Exactly. Like someone, once you're on these dating apps, they're going to be like, hey, let's meet up.
Yeah.
And then you meet up, but at the end of the night, they're looking for something.
They're looking for something. I think so. And like most of the time, it's like finally, one, we're going to finally see each other.
Exactly.
Damn. And two, it's to test and rock this boat. Let's see what comes out of this, you know?
That's what testing it out.
Yeah. We got to test out the waters. Like, are you who you say you really are? And it's crazy that this is the test. The friends with the benefits and / hanging out is the actual test that you guys use.
I feel like we're no longer waiting.
We're not
straight into it.
Courting anymore. No. We're just like, yo, can you deliver what I want?
Exactly. Yeah. If you cannot perform, why am I with you?
Like, what's the deal?
How am I supposed to date you if you're not performing?
Yeah. So
if you're not up to my standard or the way that everyone in the media talks about it.
Yeah. And I think another big point, she was telling me a story before about another relationship, was that when things are secretive or cannot be displayed for the world to see, and most of the time nobody wants others to know that you guys are seeing each other, courting, looking at each other, this thing happens where you guys can only meet in the dark of the night in other people's houses. And so the question of, do you want to come over? Do you want to Netflix and chill with me? And so it's really hard to be like, no, when you want to actually meet that person and see them. But also, if I say yes,
like,
am I friends with benefiting right now?
Am I accepting some, like...
Did I accept the terms without the terms? And by accepting this friends with benefits, will we move on to
the next level?
Stage? Will I like
breakthrough?
Is my breakthrough? Am I getting over there?
Coming, or is this just it?
Is this where I'm gonna get stuck?
Exactly.
So it's really like a game of Tetris, like how the pieces are gonna fit. No, I don't know. Honestly.
Are you my better half, or is this just some game that you're trying to play?
Trying to play this game? And that's where like communication comes in. But at this stage, it's so
now we don't have any communication at all.
It's so fragile, and
because there's the whole ghosting thing that we were talking about.
Oh my gosh,
you know,
you run the risk in all of these stages that we've listed of the now, talking, hanging out, and even just meeting. You can get ghosted. Like
you can get ghosted.
It's hard.
Even after doing the one night stand thing.
Yeah,
you can get ghosted the next day because if you're not up to par with the person.
Yeah.
Then
or if they felt like that's what their intent was.
Yeah.
Like so that's why it's so crazy that there's no communication, because it's so vital to not getting your heart broken. Yet people are still freaking going head first. Like let's just dive.
Exactly.
Yeah. So after you're friends with benefits, if you made it through that, if you're still with us. So back in the day, did we actually have friends with benefits? Because we actually...
I feel like back in the day, the friends with benefit wasn't yet.
No, I don't think it
I
existed.
don't-
Well, because we actually talked with, a male perspective on this, and he said that a lot of it was underground. The scene for like one night stands and all those things were very much underground. So it wasn't really like in your face the way now is happening, where like people are kind of proud.
But I feel like
to
one
have
night
done that.
stand, like that's just it. It was just a one night stand,
Just a one-night stand.
and it
Yeah,
was
it's
like
true.
okay, well, you know that this is
Yeah.
a one night stand.
Yeah.
Like,
And it was also
don't
frowned
expect
upon.
me to call you.
Yeah, it was
or
also
anything.
frowned upon in the past to like not be in a full committed relationship, right? Everybody was kind of like in the box.
Yeah.
Now in this day and time, like there's
It's
so many versions of a relationship, whether it's polyamorous or lesbian. We're like just more open to different styles of relationships, especially the big term, and I think it's a big one for everybody, open relationships.
Yeah.
The non-exclusive, I see whoever I want type of relationships. It's pretty hard, and it wasn't seen out in the open back in the day. So
it wasn't.
I guess you can say no for friends with benefits, but
There was no.
yeah,
I don't think so.
In the now, it's definitely happening.
It's the norm now.
Yeah,
the now, if
and
you
now
don't
we can
have
call it the
friends with
open
benefits,
relationship,
then who are you?
Yeah, if you don't go through that like
if you don't
nice
try,
little
if
channel,
you don't try them out, then what are you doing?
What's the point, you know? So after friends with benefits in the past, so now we didn't have friends with benefits in the past, so your next stage after hanging out was obviously dating.
Or seeing each other.
But that in the past still didn't mean that you were exclusive. So that's kind of crazy because like you were seeing each other like, oh, we're going to the movies or we're going to watch a game or something like that, and little did you know that like the next day he had another date with somebody else.
Exactly.
That's
because you're
kind of,
dating.
like,
You're kind of like testing the waters without having the whole going...
Yeah.
Testing waters without having sex.
Without giving it. Because there was the big thing I was telling you about too, about the bases, right? It was big in the movie, like the movie scene and everything, where you had to go on the first date, second date, third date, and if you got to the third date, that's when you could give it.
Exactly.
And like, it was respectable of you to do. And other people would frown on you. So it was just, a lot of it was guided by other outside perspectives on you, I think. And at least what the movies painted for women to do, right?
It's true.
Because if you just gave it up on the first date, you were freaky deaky.
It's true.
Yeah.
And it was the whole, wait, how long can you wait?
Yeah. How long can I get you to chase me?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because like Steve Harvey said, he was saying about waiting the 30 days.
Oh, true.
Okay. So not only dating like first, second, or third dates.
Yeah.
How long can you guys wait?
Can you push it? Yeah.
Because honestly, some people pushed it towards 1 year after.
God. Oh yeah, it's true. People had like limits, right? They were just like, we need to get
like,
a certain point. I don't give out until
exactly.
Whoa.
Yes, because some people dated for a year.
It's so true. I just had like that epiphany moment.
Exactly.
You're like, oh shit,
we pushed it back as long as we could because we did not want dating or being in that typical. You don't want to reward
the person right away. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my god. I just
now
realized
I feel like
that
we're just giving the cookie out way too
early.
early.
Actually, it's kind of crazy because now you need to give the cookie, or else you lose.
Or else you lose.
Yeah, you lose their attention span and they're gone.
Exactly.
Oh my. So yeah, that was mind blasting. I just had a little epiphany.
Yeah.
This is what discussions are for. But yeah, oh my god, that's crazy. So yeah, like dating with dating connotations on it was, I'm leading you to the fruit, to the reward. If you're willing to follow me, you'll get the reward.
Exactly.
At the end of the
So
tunnel.
you date until you become a boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, and that's when you get it. Oh,
that's when I will be giving it out.
God damn. And now I don't even know if you can call it dating.
No, not so much.
Seeing each other,
because I think it's once you guys have a vibe and you guys
we're vibing,
slept together a couple times and you're like, okay, well,
we Netflix and chilled enough.
I like this,
We like each other's company.
Rocking my boat.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Which, I mean, props to the female empowerment, because we are not waiting or like testing out the waters, getting married before we test the product.
It's true.
We are testing it. So, I mean, I'm proud of us, but also, watch yourself. But it's kind of cool that we're free. Like, we're not, there's nobody looking down on us. Yeah, okay. I can see both. But like, I'm proud, yeah.
The fact that back in the days you would, get married before having sex.
I mean, it's crazy though. Like, you didn't.
Because I feel
you bought the cow without tasting the milk.
Because I feel
and
like
the same can be saying the opposite, right?
Yeah.
You like people often don't get married because I have the cow, I got the milk.
it's true.
I don't need to buy the cow. Like
exactly.
you
That's
people
what
wait
most parents would be saying.
Yeah.
Don't live with
Old
this
generation,
person
yes, yeah.
because you know
But
they're
honestly,
gonna be too comfortable with you being there, and
Yeah.
they're not gonna give you a ring.
But in my perspective, it's crazy. It makes me feel crazy because that's how those girls got locked up with them like murderers. Like you move in
It's
with
true.
him and he becomes a psychopath. Like no, I want to see what you're like before I put my
Yeah.
ring on it. But it's
that's
for
how
both
it is
people.
now.
Yeah,
That's how it is now, and I feel like that's the best option because
Mhm.
you need to test things out.
Mhm.
Like people nowadays, they test out the sex, and
Yeah.
if your sex is not great,
Yeah.
then
Get the
bye-bye.
Yeah.
now you test out how the person is
Mhm.
to make sure, okay, well, am I able to live with this person? Am I able to...
Can I do this? Yeah. And honestly, I feel like most relationships don't even last that long. So people are not even looking at it as like, I want to get married. Like marriage is so far off the table for a lot of people now. It's a little scary.
Yeah.
But I mean,
That's why we're talking about dating
Yeah.
and not marriage, because...
let's hold it back. You're so right. So now, dating in the past, cool. Now we're seeing each other and we're trying to determine if we want to be exclusive.
I feel like not a lot of people get to that exclusivity
Oh
because
my God,
it's
yeah.
super hard.
It is.
Being as there's so many girls out there.
Oh
who
my
are now
God.
putting themselves out there.
Yeah.
And, so
And the
many
newest
girls
thing too is that
who-
like girls step on girls
Yeah.
because
they
there's
have
no ring.
respect.
There's no ring, so
respect.
they don't even consider like you in a relationship with somebody is doesn't matter. It's mine for the taking if I want it.
Or like right now, I feel like people are saying like I'm talking to this person, meaning that they're seeing this person.
Mhm.
So I feel like just by them saying I'm talking to this person, it's not legit. Like you're not in a relationship,
Yeah.
so it opens the door for other people to
And
talk to that person.
Others allow it to come in unless
Exactly.
you have that like serious conversation that you and I are riding till we die right now in this
Exactly.
2-year agreement, you know. So I think that's crazy. Like I don't know, it's exclusivity.
I feel like there's like some sort of like unspoken rule.
stipulation
Exactly.
that this isn't like permanent.
Exactly.
Like we're just riding this
We're
wave
just-
until we're done.
exactly,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can see that, and you see it in a lot of like today's media. The shade room is filled with infidelity and baby mamas and drama, and
Seriously.
so yeah, I think it's nuts that everybody's just sharing the same dick, but that's okay. Like y'all do what you gotta
not our
do. Yeah,
business, but
I mean, like there's so much out there.
Yeah.
There's billions of.
yeah.
And you want the same one as she?
Exactly.
Y'all sharing? Did you?
Exactly.
Oh no. So yeah, exclusivity, big deal, big talk. Talk about it.
Talk about
Get
it.
that answer.
Know where you
And if he
stand.
doesn't want to give it to you, just keep it going. Like
I think that
like
like right now, because our generation left that out right now, we need to get that back.
Yeah.
We need to bring exclusivity
we need to stop
back.
making it cool. To
Exactly.
be. Like I mean, it's cool if you guys are both in open relationships. Y'all both seeing other people. Y'all are both safe.
But you guys talked about it and
Yeah.
said,
Yeah.
"Hey, this is what
This
I'm
is
into."
what I like. You want to join
You
the
wanna-
party or not?
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you're forced to be in an open relationship, then that ain't fun.
It's lame. It really
Super
is.
lame.
And to be cheated on, like we're past that. Come
We're
on,
so
y'all still
past that.
cheating? Like it's not even fun anymore. Like
It
it's not
isn't.
cool.
It
People
isn't.
getting their things chopped off. Like so much.
No.
Your cars bashed in.
No.
Like is it worth it? Like
It's not
I don't
worth
know.
it at
I don't know.
I don't think it's worth it.
No, me neither. Anyways, so now y'all have been dating in the past and in the now or future, you are exclusive and or seeing each other. So your boyfriend and girlfriend.
Established that you're
Congratulations.
boyfriend,
Yes.
girlfriend.
You did it. We honestly talked about it and we think that both then and now actually boyfriend and girlfriend mean the same
We
thing.
mean the same thing.
Y'all are making
Steady.
life goals together.
Mhm.
You're either seeing like living together or planning to move in together. You're
Mhm.
working towards common goals.
Mhm.
You feel good about the relationship
Yeah.
and you're trying not to cheat on each other. So that's
Yeah.
I mean, there are so many curveballs out
There
there. So if
is.
you are one of those ride or die who actually stay truthful and committed, props to you. Seriously. So that is the end of our video. Are you feeling it? Do you like,
What is dating like for you guys?
yeah, what's going on?
I mean-
Did anything ring true with what we discussed with you guys? Leave a
Is it as
comment.
complicated
As you think it is?
think?
Yeah, honestly,
or-
because for my research, It's hella
There's a lot.
complicated, yeah.
There's a lot.
Urban Dictionary is serious right
There's a
now.
lot,
So,
yeah.
comment down below if we made any sense or if you connected with anything we were saying. And hopefully you find your exclusive partner and or open relationship. Let us know. All right? We are Blended MTL. Have a good day. We out. Bye.